possible for one community to have unsafe water and all of those around it to be okay? That's what we wanted to know after Gerald found out its water source had too much fluoride.
To see if Gerald was alone in Williamson County, our Jason Puckett ran the state numbers for surrounding regions and then spoke with an expert to see what it all means. Jason?
Yeah, Mike and Quita, we compiled more than 450 state water tests from nearly 45 registered public water sources in Williamson County. Now, while Sonterra Mud and Gerald was flagged by the state for being over the 4 milligram per liter safe level, they weren't alone. Chaparral 3, a system in Georgetown, also above the levels in 2016, and those other 4 sources on your screen all in the mid to high 3 range within the last year. Good news, though, almost all the others were well below acceptable levels. So what does this all mean?
It literally looks like water, and so to look at it, especially with a naked eye, you would not be able to say this has fluorine in it or it doesn't.
That's Dr. Kate Bieberdorf, a chemistry lecturer at UT. She explains fluoride is small, hard to remove from water, and can come from a variety of different sources.
Every single system is entirely different. Somebody that has a lot of fluorine in their area, in their water, specifically in their ground, I would say, are more susceptible to having a higher concentration of the fluoride in their water.
But here's the thing. While areas like Sonterra struggle with too much natural fluoride, many cities like Austin actually add it to the water.
And it's 100% to help our teeth. The problem is that when you have fluoride, anybody who drinks it, whether or not it's a baby or a senior citizen or someone who's sick or just a healthy adult, you can't really control how much fluoride that system is intaking.
Dr. Bieberdorf said there are studies showing the benefits of fluoride for our dental health, but also studies showing risks that high levels may pose for infants or those with bone conditions. So what should we do?
For a normal, average, typical adult, it's actually beneficial, again, this is what I think, but it's beneficial for you to actually have the fluoride added to your water because then it helps your teeth.
Dr. Bieberdorf pointed to the mandated limits, saying she typically trusts the EPA and FDA limits, but would be hesitant if your provider tells you your water is close to those levels.
I wouldn't panic, but at the same point, I would be aware of what's going on. And personally, as a chemist, I would take my own aliquot of water and go test it myself.
And for those of you who are curious what your fluoride levels are, that info is available on the TCEQ site. But for Williamson County, we actually built an interactive map you can click on to see each source's TCEQ report. For that, make sure you check our website, KVUE.com. For now, they're here in the newsroom. I'm Jason Puckett, KVUE News Tonight Beat.